Hey, Joe here from Strong as Lions. Today we're going to be talking about our advanced strength program available for free on our website at strongaslions.com. This is a program that is for those lifters who are a little bit more advanced. You've been in the gym for at least a year, doing 4 or 5 days a week. You have a good foundation, your form is good. This is going to be for you guys. So I'm going to be discussing some of the typical problems I see in people trying to gain strength. I see a lot of people that tell me that I want to get stronger, but they're lifting like bodybuilders and not strongmen. You know, they think they're lifting for strength, but they're not. So this is going to be for you. All right. So the first problem I typically see in the gym when people tell me they want to go for strength is they're sticking to the old 3x10, 3 sets of 10 reps. Unfortunately, if you can lift it 10 times, it's just not heavy. So the secret to getting stronger is you have to lift more weight for more reps. And the way you want to do this is what we call a 5x5. 5 sets of 5 reps. So what that 5x5 is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to lift a heavier weight for more volume. So you're just breaking it up into more sets to make sure you're still getting volume. Because in order for your body to get stronger, yes, you have to lift heavier weight, but you still have to maintain the higher volume. The more times you can lift it, the stronger you're going to be. So the other problem I see is people, they want to lift super heavy because they want to be strong, but they're constantly going for a 1 rep max. And yes, you're able to lift a heavier weight, but you're not getting as many reps in. Your body's not going to get stronger doing it at such small volume. So before you begin your first set of 5, you're still going to warm up. So I typically do about 3 warm-up sets before I hit my first working set of 5. Warming up is going to allow your muscles to get warm and your central nervous system to warm up, and it's going to allow you to lift more weight in your later sets. I've been doing this 25 years. I remember when I was a young guy, I didn't do a lot of warm up. I thought I would tire myself out and prevent myself from being able to go heavier, the heaviest I wanted to go. But it's actually the exact opposite. The more you warm up your body, the more your central nervous system is ready to go. The warmer your muscles are, the more weight you'll be able to do in those later reps. Okay, and so on your 5x5, you're not going to lift the same weight for all 5 sets. So you're going to gradually increase the weight every single set that you do. And it's going to be the same with your warm-up. With your warm-up, for instance, you might start with, if I'm on a bench press, I'm going to start with just the bar. And then I'm going to add a little bit of weight and I'm going to do 10 reps. I'm going to add a little bit of weight, maybe do 8 reps or 7 reps. Okay, and that'll be my warm-up. Then I'm going to add a bit more weight and I'm going to do my first working set of 5. So you're going to want to put 3 to 5 minutes between every set. So the other thing I see is a lot of people, they feel weird just sitting there. They're like, oh, I'm not working out. They're putting 30 seconds, 1 minute between sets. But in order to lift the heaviest possible weight that you can lift, remember, we're going for strength, not fitness. There's a difference, and that's what people have to understand. When you're lifting for strength, you need to do what will get you stronger. So you need your muscles to recover, your central nervous system to recover a little bit better, and then you're going to do your next set. So 3 to 5 minutes between sets. What I typically do is I'll typically put between sets, my working sets 1 and 2, I'll put 3 minutes. Same thing, 2 and 3, until I get to set 4. When I get to set 4, between sets 4 and 5, I'll typically put an extra minute. I'll put 4 minutes. You start to get a little bit more fatigued, more tired. I just give myself a little bit extra time to recover so I can really push on that last set of 5. And then moving forward, you're going to be doing 3x8 to 3x10. That'll be personal preference. I typically do sets of 8, so I can still kind of keep it a little heavier than a set of 10, but you're still getting more volume. I'm doing 3 sets of 8, and it's really just keeping blood in that muscle and getting a little extra work done, but at not such a heavy weight. And so once I'm doing my 3x8s, I'm typically going to put 2 minutes between sets because you're not pushing your body as hard. You've already done your real hard work for the day with that 5x5, and the rest is just accessory work, getting blood in the muscles, getting some extra reps in, and doing different variations of that body group. So 2 minutes between sets moving forward for the rest of the workout. And so the program we have up on there, I've given you an exact breakdown of what you can do. If you have your own variations of workouts that you like to do, you can certainly do that. But if you want to get stronger, you're going to want to implement the 5x5 programming into what you're currently doing. This is what's going to make you real strong. What we've done is we've just put together a program. This is a program that I follow. I wanted to just get it out there for you guys. I have a lot of people ask me, how do you get so strong? This is what I do to get that. I've been lifting for 25 years, almost 26 years. I started out just like everybody else doing 3x10s. I was getting stronger, but it wasn't until I started implementing the 5x5 where my strength really started to take leaps and bounds. So it's definitely an effective program. I recommend it to you guys who are going specifically for strength. I also have other programs available to those if your goal is not specifically strength. This is for a specific, I want to get stronger. Good luck to you guys.